How's it going? This is Hoiman, and today we're taking a look at the S.H.Figuarts Ron Weasley figure. So the front of the packaging, overall the packaging is really nice. It has this really premium, soft, textury sort of feel to it. And overall the design of it is really nice as well. You have like really nice botanical designs that came straight out of the movie. And you have this nice texturing in the color as well. And overall, the presentation of the figure just looks really nice in the packaging. So you do have this really nice window display to see the figure inside and all the accessories he comes with. And on the side, you have an illustration of the figure. And on the other side, you just have his name. And at the top, you can see more into the figure. The bottom has Japanese legal stuff. And then the back shows various poses and what the figure comes with, and with further Japanese legal stuff. And to open the figure, you simply just open the side flap, like so, and then just pull the figure out, like so. So first off, you do get some instructions just showing what the figure comes with and how to operate the accessories. It looks complicated, but it's actually quite easy. And then to open the figure, you just simply lift open the front cover. And then you do the same for the second layer. And there we have the figure all together with its accessories. So here we have the actual figure, and this figure actually utilizes the face printing technology. So here we have the actual figure, and this figure actually utilizes the face printing technology. So the likeness is very, very accurate to the actor. In person, it just looks just like the actor. It looks like he came right out of the show. Just very accurate indeed. And then moving down to the body, it's a simple sculpt, but where there is sculpt, you can see all the creases and all the folds in the clothes, which makes it look pretty realistic. And down to the sleeves and the inner clothes as well, you can see all the creases and folds. And then down to the shoes, it has nice shoelaces. And then the back as well, you can see all the folds in the hood. And then moving up to his face, again, like I already said, looks just like the actor. And then the hair as well is all individually sculpted, and it has some nice shading in there to bring out each strands of hair. And the overall figure doesn't have a whole lot of paintwork, but where there is, it's really clean. So it's mainly the tie and the yellow stripe, and also the Gryffindor label that's been printed on. But it looks really clean overall. Overall, the figure just looks really nice. And for articulation, the neck is on a double ball joint. So you can look down that much, look up that much, and you can tilt his head side to side and also twist. And then the shoulders are on a ball joint that's connected deep into the torso. So you can move that around however you want. And there's a piece here that cups around the joint to hide it. And then you can also bring his arm out to the side. And you can bring his arm forward, but due to the sculpt of the robe, it does kind of limit it so that when you bring his arm forward, it always has to be at an angle. And that's the same going back as well. And then you can also swivel around the joint. It's got single jointed elbows, but it's actually connected to a ball joint deep into the sleeve, so you can kind of maneuver that around slightly. You can also twist, but it does break up the sculpt a little. And then for the wrist, it's actually a double ball joint, so you can move that around however you want. And then the robe itself is a softer material, but it's still pretty hard. So he's pretty much limited from his whole body because of the robe, but you still get all the articulation. So his torso has a double ball joint, so you can lean forward and lean back, you can lean side to side, and then also twist. And then his hips are on a ball joint as well, so you can bring his leg out that much. And this piece is a softer material, so it allows for a bit more range, but again, because of the robe, it does really hinder the articulation. You can bring his leg forward and back. And he's got single jointed knees. And then for his ankle, it's on a ball joint, so you bring his foot back and then bring his foot forward. But because of this piece, it does kind of restrict it a bit. And you can also twist, swivel, however you want. And he's got the toe hinge. So the figure has all the articulation you'd expect a Figuarts figure to have. But because of the hard robe, he is pretty much a cone for the most part. So the most poses you can do with the figure is mainly just standing still for the most part, but he does come with an interchangeable robe which allows for more movement, which I'll get to in a bit. But that's the figure. Let's take a look at the accessories. So for accessories, the figure comes with a default smiling face, which comes in the packaging. And then he also comes with an interchangeable frowning sort of face. And again, I feel that this one captures the character really well. Just has that really frowning and confused expression. And then the figure comes with a pair of open palmed hands, which come on default in the packaging. It comes with 2 wand holding hands, 2 hands to hold his broom, 2 hands to hold books. And then he also comes with his wand, which is simple sculpt but looks really nice overall. A stack of books, and you can see how the white parts are painted in there. And he comes with scavers, and he's very nicely sculpted. You can see all the fur and texturing in there. And then the eyes, nose and feet are all painted, and then the fur itself has like a wash to bring out the details. And he also has his tail painted, and it's a bit softer material, so you don't have to worry about that breaking. He comes with a broom, and again it's very nicely sculpted, looks realistic to like wood. You can see all the strands are individually sculpted, and then there's a wash to bring out the texturing. And then finally he comes with the interchangeable robe, which is more in wind blowing, so you can see all the folds and creases. Looks pretty realistic. And to change out the robe, it's really easy. You simply just pull out both arms. And they come out relatively easy as well, which is nice. And then you just gently unfold the robe and pull it out like so. And then you can see how the back has a little hole, and that's for this peg to slot in so that it snugly fits into place. And then you just reconnect the arms. And like I mentioned before, because the robe is more out of the way, it allows for all the articulation in the rest of the body, so it's not really restricted as much as he was before. So my final thoughts are, if you're a huge fan of this character or the show itself, then I highly recommend this figure. Looks just like the actor, has nice sculpt work and nice paint work, good articulation and a decent amount of accessories. And especially if you're a fan, then I'm sure you won't be disappointed with this purchase. But that's my review. Thank you for watching and enjoy some pictures.